Hey guys, this is Mouse coming at you with a quick, basically review or update or whatever you want to call it on what camera I personally think you should buy if you're a upcoming streamer. Only if you're a upcoming streamer, because when you're an upcoming streamer, you don't have the funds to buy a camera or buy any equipment basically for streaming. So, what I personally think the best thing for you to do is to go to eBay, and I personally think most of the streamers right now, they have basically the Logitech 920. You ask them, what camera they have, or what did they use, or what did they use before the camera that they have now, and most of them are going to tell you the C920 or the C910. And for $25.99 or $24.99, you see on eBay the Logitech C910 and C920. Brand new, they're $60 to $50 cameras. So you can get this camera right now for $25 out the door, mint condition, refurbished, has 150 reviews. The seller does, for people that have already been satisfied and love the camera, and it's great. You can go elsewhere and get something maybe cheaper or even nicer, but most of the cheaper ones, they only go 720p, 30 FPS, 60 FPS. They don't go 1080p because they're using cheaper, cameras and cheaper software and cheaper equipment. And the material that the cameras are going to be made out of are basically shit. So you basically pay for what you get. And what I had before I ended up getting um, the Logitech 920, and I haven't even opened it yet for Christmas, is I'm using this one right now, which is the Logitech C615, 1080p, 60 FPS, 1980p. On OBS, I can still record at 1980p at 60 FPS, so that was kind of weird. But plug and play, basically, you can go onto their logitech.com, you type in the name of your camera, download the driver, you're set. They have own software that comes with it, that you can, do filtering with, that you can make it follow your face if you're moving side to side. But for 780p, 1080p, 480p, it does it all. I just personally would stay away from this camera right here, which is the one I'm using right now, and spend the extra $5 to $10 to get yourself a Logitech 920 or 910, because it's worth it. And you need a camera if you're gaming and you're trying to stream and you're trying to bring an audience in or community, or you have somebody in chat or any of them, and you don't have a camera and they can't see your reaction and you playing the games and you on your stream and basically the reactions and you drawing them in, it's imperative, it's very, very imperative that you get a camera so you can put your face so they can see your reactions, so you can bring them in and get to know them as a person, not as just some letters being typed in chat. And most reviews out there will talk about the 920 or show you the 920, and they'll say, hey, here's amazon.com, here's my affiliated link, if you want to buy this, spend 50-60 bucks, and it helps my channel out, by the way, too. And most of the people are honest about it, and they say that. But when you're an upcoming streamer, you don't have $60, $50 to buy on a camera. So here's a 910, a C910 Logitech, 25 bucks. I would offer him 20. Go from there and see what happens. Pretty sure he'll probably do it for 20 bucks. If you're really short on the money, just basically go and get the Logitech C615 and offer the guy 15 bucks and see what he says. but I personally would spend the extra couple of dollars and, you know, drop 25 bucks for this camera. You will not regret it. 150, well, 146 people have left him 5 stars almost. He's got 4.5 stars. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with buying refurbished. My camera I'm using now is refurbished, so it's basically all on preference. You can do what you want, but basically to sum it all up, I personally would get the 920 or the 910, and here's the seller's name right here. Just go into eBay and type in, you know, the Logitech refurbished or used 920, and you'll basically get the link. Alright, this was Mouse. Please hit the like button and please follow.